Hey, good morning class. How are you? I hope you all are fit and fine in your home and doing your job in proper manner. So myself Anil Adhikari, PGT Mathematics from DPS Lamachor, and in this session we will discuss about the third conic section, which is conic section, which is hyperbola. So in this video lecture we will concentrate only on the theoretical part. We will understand what is hyperbola, what is the standard equation of hyperbola, what is the relation between A, B and C, what is the eccentricity of hyperbola, and what is the length of lattice rectum of hyperbola. And in next video lecture, in next Google Meet class, we will discuss some question on behalf of this information. So let's start. So basically, what is a hyperbola? This is x-axis, let it be y, this one be origin, okay, and let this is a structure which follows some rule. Write it C, here is F1, here is F2, F1 with coordinate C comma 0, F2 with having coordinate minus C comma 0, this is vertex V1, this is another vertex V2, this is V1 having coordinate A comma 0, and this is V2 having coordinate minus A comma 0, and this is the center. Now see, we are talking about the definition, what is hyperbola. So there are some points on the surface of hyperbola. You can take the points either in the positive direction or in the negative direction curve. दो कर्व यहाँ पे बनते हुए दिख रहे होंगे आपको, ठीक है, ये hyperbola का पूरा स्ट्रक्चर है. So let there be 2 points, 3 points, whatever the points, you can take any number of points, P, Q, R. Let there be 3 points in the surface of the hyperbola. So what is the condition, what is the definition of hyperbola? The hyperbola is the set of all points whose difference from two fixed point always be a constant. It means that if you are taking any point P on the surface of hyperbola, then the distance of point P from these two fixed point, and the fixed point is known as focus of hyperbola. So the distance of point P from F2 as well as the distance of point P from F1, it's a difference always be constant. It means that Pf2 minus Pf1 will be fixed. It means it is constant. While talking about ellipse, we have a discussion about ellipse, that what is ellipse? Ellipse is the set of all points sum of whose distance from two fixed point will be constant. वहाँ पे हमने सम की बात की थी, इन दोनों फिक्स पॉइंट से जो डिस्टेंस है उसके सम की. यहाँ पे हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? हम डिफरेंस की बात कर रहे हैं. इट मीन्स hyperbola is the set of all points whose distance from two fixed points and the difference of it, जो डिस्टेंस है इन दोनों फिक्स पॉइंट से उस पॉइंट की, उसका जो डिफरेंस है, it will be constant. Okay, so if you are taking any 3 point P, Q, R on the surface of hyperbola, then what is the condition? The difference of these points from two fixed point, it means Qf2 minus Qf1 will be equal to Pf2 minus Pf1. If you are taking one more point R, then Rf2 minus Rf1, this amount will be fixed, and this is the definition of hyperbola. Okay, so what will be the definition? Hyperbola is the set of all points, the set of all points whose difference of set of all points whose distance from two fixed point, and the fixed point are focus F1 and F2 will be constant. So what is hyperbola beta? Hyperbola is the set of all points difference of whose distance from to fixed point always be a constant. It means that हाइपरबोला बहुत सारे पॉइंट का ऐसा कलेक्शन है जिन पॉइंट्स की दो फिक्स पॉइंट से जो डिस्टेंस है उनका डिफरेंस ऑलवेज बी अ फिक्स्ड, ठीक है। सो ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ दिस नॉलेज वी आर स्ट्रक्चरिंग अ डायग्राम हियर, दिस इज अ हाइपरबोला, ठीक है, दिस इज अ हाइपरबोला एंड हियर दिस लाइन इज कॉल्ड ट्रांसवर्स एक्सिस, this is called transverse axis. In case of ellipse we have discussed about two axes, the horizontal is known as major axis and the smaller is minor axis. Here this one is called transverse axis, the axis in which the focus is lie, ठीक है, the axis in which focus is lying is known as transverse axis and the opposite axis is known as, the axis which is perpendicular to transverse axis is known as conjugate axis, conjugate axis. So what is transverse axis? Transverse axis is the line at which the focus is lying, जिस पे focus lie करे. And what is conjugate axis? Conjugate axis is a line which is perpendicular to the transversal axis and the point where both the axes meet या intersect each other are said to be the center of hyperbola, and F1 and F2 are the two fixed points which are known as the focus of hyperbola. V1 and V2 are 2 points where the transverse axis cut the surface of hyperbola is known as vertex of hyperbola, and the coordinate of vertex will be a comma 0 and minus a comma 0, and the coordinate of focus will be c comma 0 and minus c comma 0. So it is the basic information regarding the hyperbola. Now next we will discuss about the relationship between A, B and C. So basically what is A? Now next topic is relationship between small a, small b and small c. So first we have to know about what is A, B and C. So beta here A is known as semi transverse axis, है ना. A is what? A is length of, actually it is length of, it is length of semi transverse axis, and B is length of semi conjugate axis, and C is length of focus from center. From center the distance of focus is known as C, it is denoted by C. So basically what is the relation between A, B and C? You can clearly see here the value of C is greater than A, the value of C is greater than A. So the relation will be B square is equal to C square minus A square. You have to learn it, just learn it. What is the relation between A, B and C? B square is equal to C square minus A square. And in case of ellipse, what is the relation between A, B and C? In case of ellipse, since in case of ellipse A is greater than C, then where B square is equal to C square, A square minus C square. This is the relation in case of ellipse. And in case of hyperbola, what is the relation between A, B and C? B square is equal to C square minus A square. Okay. Next, what is eccentricity? Since we know that eccentricity is the ratio of the distance from center to focus divided by the distance from focus to vertex, that is C upon A. And here you can clearly see C is greater than A, है ना? The length of C is greater than A, so this amount must be greater than 1 because C is greater than A. So this will imply C upon A is greater than 1, and this will imply E is greater than 1. So in case of hyperbola, this can be asked in 1 marks as a viva question. In case of hyperbola, eccentricity will be greater than 1, and in case of ellipse, eccentricity is less than 1. Okay, pause the video and take the screenshot. Okay, now our next topic is two standard equation of hyperbola. So there are two standard equation of hyperbola. The first is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1, and the second one is y square upon b square, y square upon a square sorry, minus x square upon b square equal to 1. Now see what is the difference between both of them. The diagram of first kind of hyperbola is, since see, in the case of hyperbola, the coefficient of which variable is positive, your transversal axis will be symmetric to that particular axis. So see, in first case, x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1. So here it is clear that the coefficient of variable x is positive, so the transversal axis will be symmetric about x axis. So your diagram will be like that. Here focus f1, here second focus f2, coordinate of this one is c comma 0, coordinate of this one is minus c comma 0, this will be the center which lie at the origin, this is vertex v1 and this is vertex v2, coordinate of v1 a comma 0, coordinate of v2 minus a comma 0, and this is the first kind of hyperbola. But in second case, here you can easily see that the coefficient of variable y is positive. So in this case, the transversal axis will be symmetric about y axis. So the diagram will be symmetric about y axis. Okay, this is the first focus, this is the second focus, this is first vertex, this is second vertex, this is center, coordinate of this point will be 0 comma c, and second focus 0 comma minus c, vertex 0 comma a, and this one 0 comma minus a, and center is as usual, center is lying at the origin. So these is the two different kind of standard equation of hyperbola. Now the next topic is, what is the length of latus rectum? So as I told you earlier while teaching about parabola and ellipse, what is latus rectum? Latus rectum is a line segment which passes through the focus. Okay. So to explain this, let us make a diagram of hyperbola which is symmetric about x axis. Okay. Let it be focus f2, let it be focus f1, and this is vertex v1, this is vertex v2 at this point and this point, this is center c. So what is latus rectum? Latus rectum is a line segment which passes through the focus and intersect the surface of hyperbola at 2 points. What is latus rectum? It is the line segment, it is the line segment which passes through the focus of the hyperbola and meet the hyperbola at any 2 points. Meet the hyperbola at any 2 points means hyperbola की surface पे किसी 2 point पे ये आके मिलते हैं. So in this case, what is PQ? PQ is latus rectum. Okay, and if you want to find the length of latus rectum, so let me inform you, length of latus rectum here is also 2b square upon a. Okay. If you want to find what is the, how to find the length of latus rectum, then for that you have to take a point here, let the length from this to this will be c. So So coordinate of x axis will be c and coordinate of y axis, y इतनी distance को cover कर रहा है, so let it be L. Now substitute the coordinate of point P in the equation of hyperbola. Since this is a hyperbola which is symmetric about x axis, so what will be the equation? Equation will be x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1. But since P is a point which is lying on the surface of hyperbola, so it will satisfy the equation of hyperbola. So substitute the value here. So c square upon a square minus l square upon b square is equal to 1. On solving these two, what will you get? C square upon a square is equal to 1 minus l square upon b square. Okay. So from there, actually we have to find the value of L na. So we have to take c square upon a square. We have to shift c square upon a square to right hand side. Okay. So we can write it like c square upon a square minus 1. Take one left hand side and shift l square upon b square to right hand side. Now from there, c square minus a square upon a square will be equal to l square upon b square. So the value of l square is equal to b square will be multiplied here upon a square and within bracket c square minus a square. Okay. Now as I told you, the relation between a, b and c in case of hyperbola, what is the relation beta? B square is equal to c square minus a square. This is the relation between a, b and c, as you know, in case of hyperbola. So we can substitute the value of c square minus a square equal b square. So what will we get? L square is equal to b square upon a square multiply with b square, and this will be equal to b power 4 upon a square. So the value of L will be root b 4 upon a square. It means plus minus b square upon a. Since length never be negative, so we can take the value of L is equal to b square upon a. Since it is the value from P to F1, it is the value of the length P F1, but what is lattice rectum? Lattice rectum is PQ, so PQ is 2 times P F1. Since PQ equal to 2 times P F1 equal to 2L, it means 2b square upon a. This is the required length of lattice rectum. Pause the video and take the screenshot. So dear student, this is the information regarding hyperbola. Okay. Now we will execute this information, this knowledge while solving the question. So let us start. It is so much difficult to rub the board actually. So now start. Exercise 11.4 beta. Exercise 11.4. Okay, and the very first question. In each of exercise 1 to 6, find the coordinate of focus and the vertices and eccentricity and the length of lattice rectum of the hyperbolas, where the equation of hyperbola is given as, in first question it is given as x square upon 16 minus y square upon 9 is equal to 1. So see student, this is the standard equation of hyperbola which has been given. Now here the coefficient of variable x is positive, so this hyperbola will be symmetric about x axis. It means that the diagram of this kind of hyperbola is like that, because here the variable x its कोफिशिएंट इज पॉजिटिव, और मैंने बताया जिस भी वेरिएबल का कोफिशिएंट या डिनोमिनेटर पॉजिटिव होगा आपका जो ट्रांसवर्सल एक्सिस है उसी के अलोंग सिमेट्रिक होगी, ठीक. सो देयर विल बी फोकस F1 and another focus F2. This will be vertex V1 and this is another vertex V2. Coordinate of this focus is c comma 0 and here minus c comma 0. Coordinate of this vertex a comma 0 and here is minus a comma 0. Center will be at origin and length of lattice rectum as I prove it to be square upon a. Now to find all these information we have to compare this one with the standard equation of hyperbola x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to 1. On comparing we get a square is equal to 16, it means a is equal to plus minus 4, and b square is equal to 9, it means b is equal to plus minus 3. ठीक है. So taking the positive values a will be 4 and b will be 3, and taking the negative values we get a is equal to minus 4 and b is equal to minus 3. Now first we have to find the focus. So what is focus? Plus minus c comma 0. Okay, for that we have to find the value of c. Since we know that the relation between a, b and c is like b square is equal to c square minus a square, so from there we can easily find the value of c square. So b square plus a square equal to c square. So value of b square is 9, value of a square is 16 equal to c square, and this can imply root 16 plus 9 is 25. Okay, so the value of c is root of 25, it means plus minus 5. So the focus will be plus minus 5 comma 0, vertex as we know plus minus a comma 0, so it will be plus minus what is a plus 4 and minus 4, so plus minus 4 comma 0, and focus हो गया, vertex हो गया. Eccentricity is the ratio of c and a, so the value of c is 5, the value of a is 4, so it will be 4 upon 5, 5 upon 4, and it will definitely greater than 1. And length of lattice rectum is 2b square upon a. Put the values here. 2 into what is b square? The value of b square is 9 upon what is a? A is 4. Take positive value because length is always be positive, so we cannot take the value of a negative here. So 2 1 2, 2 2 4. So this will be 9 upon 2. This is the length of lattice rectum, and these are the other information. Okay, pause the video and take the screenshot. Okay, next question number 2. Y square upon 9 minus x square upon 27 equal to 1. Now see here the coefficient of variable y square, or you can say the denominator of coefficient y, variable y is positive. So this hyperbola is symmetric about y axis. So diagram of this kind of hyperbola will be like that, because this is symmetric about y axis. Here focus F1 having coordinate 0 comma c, and here another focus having coordinate 0 comma minus c. This will be F1, this will be F2 of course. This is V1 having coordinate 0 comma a. This is second vertex having coordinate 0 comma minus a, and this is center C. So on comparing this one with y square upon a square minus x square upon b square is equal to 1, what we get? The value of a square, the value of y square upon a square. सेकंड स्टैंडर्ड इक्वेशन यही है मेरे ख्याल से ना, एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन, वेट अ सेकंड बेटा, या so a square is 9, so this will imply a is equal to plus minus 3. On comparing, b square is equal to 27, so b will be root of 27, it means b is equal to 3 3 is 9, 3 is 27, so plus minus 3 root 3. Okay, so now first focus is 0 comma plus minus c. So for that we have to find the value of c. Now the relation between a, b and c is b square is equal to c square minus a square, and this imply c square is equal to a square plus b square. So value of c is root of a square plus b square. It means root of what is a square? 9, and what is b square? 27. So 27 and 9, 36, है ना? 36. So c will be plus minus 6. So focus will be 0 comma plus minus 6. Vertex 0 comma plus minus a. It will be 0 comma plus minus, what is a? The value of a is 3. So this will be plus minus 3. Length of latex rectum 2b square upon a by the formula. So this will be 2 into what is b square? Value of b square is 27 and value of a is 3. 3 9 is 27, 9 2 is 18. And what is eccentricity? It will be the ratio of c and a. So the value of c is 6, the value of a is 3. So this will be 2 greater than 1. Okay. So these are the information. Pause the video and take the screenshot. So dear student, this is all about from today's video lecture. In next Google Meet class, we will discuss the remaining question. Till then, bye bye, take care and have a nice day.